Hey everybody, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. I'm so excited to be back. Today's pick a card love reading is really fun. We are going to use lions today and we're going to focus on the energy of August. So this is a pick a card love reading where you're going to choose your card and you're going to get guidance and advice and counsel about love, what to do, what's coming, any information you need for August, okay? So group one has this lion, which is from the Animal Spirit Oracle. Group two, you have the Illuminated Tarot deck, which is your lion. Group three, you have the Spirit Animal Oracle. That's your lion. And group four, you have my deck, the Goddess Oracle. Take a moment, see which lion is roaring at you today, and we'll get started. Your timestamps are below. I'll see you in a minute. Hi, number one, let's get started with your reading about what's coming next in love in August. Specifically, we are using lion energy today because Leo the lion is the ruler of the month and the zodiac sign that is ruling August. So you have this beautiful lion from the Animal Spirit Oracle, and I'm going to start for you with that deck. We're going to pull some cards from that to get kind of a general idea, and then I'm going to pull you messages from the tarot about what's coming in August. Any advice, any messages you need. As always, if you want a personal reading, you can use the link in the description box to book one. It takes about a week. We can talk about whatever it is that you're wanting to work on. You can email me your details and I make it very specific for you. Okay, and so like I said, it's video recorded. You watch it on a private link here and it takes about a week. Okay, so let's see. What do we have for you today about August? What's coming next in love? Any advice, messages for you around love? Ooh, somebody has a big decision coming up. The tarantula is always about a crossroads. So what we're looking at is August being a pivotal month for you when it comes to love. There is some choice, some decision, something coming up that is going to lead you to take one path over the other. The tarantula spirit always is saying to you that you know the best way, that you need to just take a pause. You need to take in all of that intuitive knowledge and all the lessons that you've had about love. So when I'm thinking, because August has the eclipses coming up, it could be around the eclipse time that there's a big chance, a big choice coming up, but I'll pull some tarot to see what that could possibly be. But yes, that is the crossroads. That is a choice moment for you. Let's see what else comes through for August. Oh, wow, Lizard. Lizard is about taking care of yourself. It is really a message about self-care. It is a fire energy, and what's interesting, you have 3 fire. I feel like with the lizard, who's about being like sort of a very sensitive soul, someone who's very instinctual. Again, that goes back to the tarantula message, which is about trusting your inner knowing when it comes to this big choice. You're going to have some sort of big choice coming up in August. Also, I would just be aware that like big crowds, lots of travel, any kind of overstimulation is going to drain you. Okay, so this is an indication that there's a need for you to pull back, go, find your inspiration within, go home if you're an artist. If you have been maybe you've been traveling a lot, maybe you have been exhausted. Is there something that, you do that is like creative, spiritual, Yeah, I feel like there's a need for you to get centered, and you have a big choice coming up. For some of you, that big choice could be about a relationship and whether or not you're going to move forward with it. For some of you, it can be a moment of choice that changes your destiny when it comes to a relationship or a love situation. Let's pull some more. I'm going to use the Star Maiden Tarot to see what details we can fill in for you. But yeah, I would say, like, if you have, you know, time and are able to in August, like, schedule lightly, okay? Yeah, let's see. But fire, I mean, we are zoning in on maybe fire signs besides Leo, Sag, and Aries are also the other signs. It's about passion, it's about creativity, it can be about travel. Okay, Seven of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Cups reverse for me is really about you focusing on one passion project, one choice. For those of you that have been dating, this could indicate that maybe, you know, you stop playing the field and you focus on one relationship. There could be like an ultimatum for some, but this is about seeing what's real, what's not. Again, that idea of going within, trusting your intuition. Ooh, now this is the Leo card. That's really interesting, but it's the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is reversed. This is someone being recognized for their gifts and talents. A lot of times I get this card for clients who are creatives or pursuing something big, something in the public. This is about pulling back. So is this. So is this. We've got a lot of fire energy here. Sag, Aries, Leo, Sun, Moon, risings. If that's you, pay attention. This is about delays in reward, delays in being recognized, or feeling blocked. That's where the decision is coming up. That's where you're at a crossroads. Maybe some of you are going to find love because you are focusing on it and taking a step back from something else. Let's see what comes through. Wow. Oh my gosh. Talk about going within. And I said at the beginning with the tarantula to trust your intuition. We also have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is connected to Virgo energy, but Virgo begins in August. So that's kind of interesting. This could be an August Virgo person. The Virgo is about wisdom. It's also about sharing your wisdom with others. I feel like you have something that you want to share, something that is really important to you. And that moment, that like pivotal, like turning point for you is coming in August. Yeah, ooh, 2 9s in a row here. You're so close. The 9 of Swords. There's something that's really stressing you out, and that choice about whatever it is coming in August. 9 of Swords is like, you know, keeping you up at night, having insomnia, not sleeping well. 9s are a message of being really close to your goals. Hang in there. Take the time to take care of yourself. I just feel like that's so important for you. In August. Okay, the Hierophant reverse. Okay, so you have 2 major arcana, big chapters, big moments. Bottom of the deck is the Sun, the Leo card. Oh my gosh, wow. The Sun is about shining. It's about creativity. Again, it's about expressing who you are. Overall, this is, I feel, a really big month for you to kind of pull back in for a bit. Make some big choices about what it is you want to do. And I feel like taking the unconventional route is going to be the answer. Wow. Okay. Now I think what I'm going to do for you is, let's roll the Astro dice. Let's see what else we got. Any clues about what's going on here for you? 8th house. There's Leo. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're on it. You have Leo, you have the moon, you have the 8th house. Okay, the 8th house is the house of transformation and change, partners, money, the occult, inherited money, money from other sources. Leo is the 5th house. Leo is children, it's creativity, it's shining, it's leadership. The moon is your emotions, your feelings, connection to mother. So these are the areas that are highlighted for you for the month of August. And all of this connects to love in some way. Okay, now for your charm. Okay, yes, you definitely have messages about self-care. Okay, I want you to pay attention to your health. This is showing me that there's a concern for health here. There's Libra energy, which is about finding balance, justice, fairness. There could be a Libra involved. You got the moon twice, your emotional health, your mom, your well-being. This is also about taking care of yourself, the flamingo. 2 stars. Okay, this is about, you know, following your dreams, following your ambitions, but also I feel like it's about aligning with one person who has something very similar to what you have. It could be back to this Virgo energy or back to the star. See the star inside the Hermit's lantern. And what else do we have for you? I heart to cheer. Yeah, this is about expressing yourself. This is about getting back and spending time on something that is, it's something that you want to share with the world. There's been some sort of delay. You're at a crossroads this month, and it's really about self-care. And it's really about possibly getting money from other sources outside of like money that you earn. There's also a lot of messages here about your emotional well-being and about really taking the knowledge that you have and sharing it with the world, and maybe in a new and unconventional way. All of that's connected to your heart, to your love, to your relationships this month. So that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Before you leave, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You'll get updates whenever I post a new reading. And as I mentioned in the beginning, if you are interested in a personal reading, if this resonated, or if you really want to learn about yourself, this is obviously general, go ahead and book a personal reading. I am sending you so much love. Take care. Hi, number 2. Let's get started with your monthly reading for August. What messages do we have for you about love in August? We started with Lions for everyone because August is Leo season. And I'm going to pull you some general cards to get started to see what the universe wants you to know, if there's any messages about love, new romance, things that you need to be aware of. Let's see what we have. Ooh, somebody's going on an adventure. Somebody needs to take a big leap of faith. We start with the Fool. The Fool is the 0, the very beginning of the tarot. It shows a new beginning, a fresh start, a leap of faith. For some, it's about travel. You know, it can be about taking a long distance trip or a journey of some sort, connecting with someone who's very adventurous, somebody who loves to, you know, kind of do things that are maybe a little risky. This can be connected to Aries energy or Aquarius energy as well. Doesn't have to be, but the most important message here when you get the Fool card is that August is a time for you to go for it, to wipe the slate clean. This can indicate a new love coming in. So very exciting. Let's keep going, see what else we have for the month of August for you. Oh, wow. So 2 major arcana right next to one another. We have the Justice, and it is reversed. There's some sort of imbalance here. There's some sort of injustice. There's something, maybe you've been through a legal situation or some sort of delay. something being blocked, something being out of balance. This is connected to Libra energy. It could involve a Libra in your life. It could be something from the past coming back, or something being overturned. Wow, interesting. Okay, let's pull from the tarot deck here and see what this can be connected to. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. August is turning out to be a big month for you. You have 3 major arcana right off the bat. Wheel of Fortune, you go from the 0 to the 10. The Wheel of Fortune says that the wheels of fate are turning. I feel this is positive, it's upright. So something that's been stuck, something that was unfair, unbalanced, is breaking through. I feel like August is a breakthrough moment for you. There's definitely a shift and change. The Wheel of Fortune is connected to Sagittarius and Pisces energy in astrology, both ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter's moving into Leo this month. So, yeah. This can be partnership, okay? Because it is Libra energy. This can be partnership. This can be, if you have been single, if you have wanted a fresh start with someone, if you wanted to start over, I feel like August is a time when that may be possible. Queen of Wands reversed. Wow. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is fire sign energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. This is someone who's generally very powerful, creative, a visionary, an entrepreneur. Again, could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. It's interesting because she's holding the wand in her hand, that the wand, that was the card that you chose. Okay, so I feel like this could be you. I feel like this could be you breaking through some sort of pattern or something that's been holding you back or restricting you this month when it comes to love and relationships. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords with the Justice, okay? Lady Justice carries the sword. And see all the swords at the top of her head here. Okay, so this is about some betrayal, some hurt, some past hurt, okay? This could be you really having a turnaround. Something that you have wanted to do, whether it's taking this trip, moving, making your world bigger. You're finally getting the opportunity to do that. You've got Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and she's looking out at those sailboats, and the world is about to get bigger. She's planning something big. There's the sun shining right in the top of that card. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune supporting this, whether it was, you know, you starting over, a fresh start, a new relationship, going for it, travel. This is about you healing from whatever that betrayal was, okay? You're getting a fresh start. Two of Cups, yeah, that's a relationship coming in. That is a friendship that turns to love. This could be someone who has tried to date you in the past, or has someone you know from the past, someone who's reaching out. Look at the lion behind this. So there's the support of the Leo energy. We have the lion here, we have the wand that he has in his mouth here, and here we have the lion and Two Cups. So you definitely have love and relationship coming in, and it's coming in as someone who is really supportive, a good friend, and possibly somebody who you know or who has wanted to connect with you in the past. Ooh, okay. Yes, wow, there's the crown. The Leo crown. Ace of Swords, it's a sword. You have definitely a Leo, Libra, Leo sword, air sign, fire sign month ahead here. It's about healing these swords and having a breakthrough moment. Ace of Swords always signals change. When it comes through, you know change is coming. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, victory, success. This is the Leo card. Wow, I got this for number one's reading as well. Really on point today. Okay, so this is some sort of breakthrough for you. Here we have the Queen who has a crown, but it's like you're taking the crown back. I see you taking the crown back. I see you stepping into your power, having a connection with somebody, new love interest, or a new relationship with someone who you've known before. Friendship turning to love. You're healing from this. The wheels of fate are turning and changing in your favor. The Ace of Swords says you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have an aha moment. You are going to have a fresh start. So you have two cards with fresh start energy. I definitely think this is a time of positivity and expansion, and August is when things change. Okay, this shows you being successful and you have help. There's somebody who's helping you. It could be this Two of Cups person. We don't know. This is a general reading, but you have help and you're being recognized. Wow. Okay, let's roll the Astro dice. See what other messages we can get for you about August, and then I'm going to pull you some charms. Okay, you have Gemini, third house, communication, writing, siblings, neighbors. North Node, your karma and your destiny. Okay, so there could be a Gemini involved or some sort of communication. It is a karmic communication, a karmic situation coming up locally. Okay. You have the Moon. Okay, which is emotions. It's also about changing cycles. You have the Princess, which is that crown. You're getting your crown back, which is exactly what I said with the crown here. This is the Cross. The Cross can really represent spirituality, faith, but also if you've been through a difficult time. Sticking with it, moving through it. This is the Capricorn energy, and there's the past. This is like 90s energy, so there could be someone from the past, but this is also about like music, fun, and the feather. Maybe some of you have feather as a personal symbol. There's some sort of karmic work or messages here at play. Wow, August looks like a big month for you, and I'm excited to hear. Write in the comments and let me know. Come back and let me know what August brought to you, because I definitely see change. Don't forget before you leave to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, if this resonated or you love me, you've been watching me for years, you can get a personal reading. Go ahead and use the link in the description box. It takes about a week. You can email me all of your situation and your details, and I really personalize it, and you watch it right here on a private link. So let me know and take care. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 3. Let's get started with your reading today about what's coming next in August for you, your August love messages. You chose Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. So I focused on lions today for everyone because this is Leo season coming up, and August message, I thought it would be a beautiful way to channel that beautiful energy of the lion. And we're going to start by using the deck that you chose, which is the Spirit Animal Oracle, to get your first general messages. And then I'm going to pull tarot cards, and we're going to get a little bit more information. I'm going to roll the Astro dice and pull your charms today. So sit back, get comfy, get cozy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's see what we have for you. And if you want a private reading, use the link below. It takes about a week, and you can email me all your details, and I personalize it for you, and you watch it right here on a private link. So let's get started for August. Stag Spirit, take the lead. Wow. Take the lead. This is showing masculine energy for you. either you sort of using that masculine energy and taking the lead in love, making the first move, getting back out there, really going for it in some area of your life in August. It also is a very protective energy. It's like a father energy. There could be a male figure around you that's being protective of you this month, and somebody that's going to sort of blaze the trail. We have an older stag here. You know, the horns are really big, so that's, to me, says something about maturity. It could also be a male energy, you know, someone coming into your life, a romantic energy, somebody who is very direct, somebody who's mature, and who is like gonna go for it, you know. They're just gonna let you know how they feel. I also feel there's a message here for someone about needing to like take, you know, go ahead, do your hair, wear a cute outfit. Don't be afraid to put effort into yourself. I got that for someone. I don't know who that's for, but if it's for you, take it. If it's not, leave it. Let's see what else we have for August. Ooh, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. Okay, so you have be generous of spirit, take the lead, and co-create. So this is really, again, about you taking matters into your own hands. I feel like for whatever reason, yeah, the bottom of the deck is Peacock Spirit, let it shine. This is about showing who you are. Okay, we also have the crown here, which is connected to the Leo energy of the king or queen. Yeah, I was really focused on the stag and the decorations on the horns, because it really felt to me like there's something about you needing to take something into your own hands, something, you know, you're expressing yourself, showing who you are, getting out there. There's definitely a message here about allowing your beautiful spirit to shine. Okay, I do feel the energy of older male, very protective. Let's see what the tarot has for August. Okay, Three of Pentacles reversed. So there's something about the people around you, either at work or in your local environment, in your friends, something like that, where it's like you need support, you haven't had it. I'm just getting this feeling that you haven't had either like people that are like your cheerleaders, or like people helping you with something that you really want to get off the ground, something, you know, or just being unhappy at work, or not having the friends available, or they're just, you know, they're not there for you. I feel like maybe this is the month when you need to either change jobs, look for a new job, or connect with new people, friends, and the environment is really key in August for you when it comes to love. I just feel this lack of something. There's some sort of lack here for you. Page of Swords, wow. Yeah. I feel like you have learned a lot about friendships through work or some sort of disruptions that you've had, and you're ready to start fresh. The Page of Swords is looking at the past, but holding the sword towards the future. So it's like, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm moving on. So I do think for some of you, there's a transition here, leaving a job, moving, leaving a group of friends behind, making some sort of transition where you are like, I'm done with it. I'm done with the gossip, or I'm done with ever. It's like, you're mature now. I don't need that in my life. I definitely see that for August. Yeah, Five of Swords. Look at all those swords. This is leaving the conflict behind. This is you saying, you know what? You guys can fight it out. I'm moving on. I'm going to create what I want in this life. I'm taking the lead. So yeah, I think this is a big month of, yeah, anything that you have been planning or felt blocked in terms of like your life, travel, things you wanted to do, you're done with it. There's something ending this month that is big for you. And it's like you're turning the page, you're changing the channel. You're like, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not listening to these people. They don't have my best interests at heart. I'm not fighting with you anymore. Like if you've been back and forth in a toxic connection, it's like, I'm done. Yeah. Knight of Wands reversed. You're done with players. You're done with, yep, look at you shining. Bottom of the deck, I got the Sun card for the bottom, for the last card for another group, which is the Leo card. So I'm so happy to see that. That's about shining. This is about you showing the world who you are. We had Peacock for you. We have the Stag Spirit. You're leaving behind some sort of conflict this month. You're taking the lead and saying, I'm not going to deal with players. I'm not going to deal with people that aren't committed in relationships. If you've been in one and the person hasn't committed, or if they flaked on you, you're done. You're like, you know what? I'm moving on. I'm creating my own life. I am going to find joy and fun and find the people and person who wants to share that with me. So yeah, I see this month as a month when you are turning you're turning the page, you're leaving behind some sort of conflict, and you are leaving behind things, people, and jobs and situations that aren't promoting you, that aren't helping you get where you want to go. Big month. Okay. Yep, Pluto, transformation and change, 8th house, Scorpio. Oh my God, this is all Scorpio. Do you have a Scorpio involved here? Oh my God, write in the comments, because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and the 8th house is Scorpio's house. So yeah, that's pretty definitive. Okay, that's endings, power shifts, power changes, money from other people's sources, banks, mortgages, inheritance, and uncovering secrets. So you might be uncovering some secrets about people in your life, at work, relationships, somebody who's not committing, and you are ready to end it. Whoa, that was pretty direct. I mean, I would say as a reading goes, getting those 3 on your dice, it's pretty serious. Okay, pretty direct, clear. Okay, you are my sunshine. Yeah, you had the sun as your final card there. So this is about, shining, being your true self. Look at the ballerina. This is about perfectionism. This is about hard work. This is about being recognized for your talents. Look what you have. Okay, I have goosebumps. Oh my God, if you don't want a reading from me, I don't know what to say. Yeah, this is a stag. Okay. That's it. I'm not saying anymore. That's crazy. Okay. And we have a coffee pot. Okay. Something delicious to drink, something hot, going out on a date, sharing times. I can't believe you got the stag. I don't think we need to say anymore. Take the lead. You got it. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And again, if you'd like a personal reading, use the links below. Wow. Write in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I will see you soon. Happy August. Hi, number 4. Let's get started with your August love reading. This was your lion for the pick, and I love this because obviously it's my deck. Well, not obviously, you might not know that if you didn't watch the introduction. This is my deck, the Goddess Oracle, and you have this beautiful lion. I love his eyes. I just found this mesmerizing. We are going to focus on what's coming for you in August when it comes to love and relationships, any messages the universe has for you, any, ideas for you, any guidance. Let's see, we're going to start with my deck, and then I'm going to pull cards from the tarot deck. I'm rolling the Astro dice today, and I am going to pull charms. So get comfy, get cozy, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And if you want a personal reading, use the links in the description box below. Okay, let's see what we have. Baggage. Ooh, now, is this going to be a trip? Are you taking a trip? Or is baggage really meaning that energy of carrying something from the past, carrying something you need to leave behind? We're going to find out what this means for you. And it could be either, it could be either, because this obviously is a general reading. But I think I'm going to get a little bit more here in the next card. Ooh, baby. Wow. Interesting, because you know Leo is the 5th house in astrology. It's the house of creativity, of children, baby on board. Some of you may be having a big August, okay? If you don't have children, maybe you're having one, or if you haven't had them yet, maybe you're gonna start to. But also I feel like for some listening, this is about leaving behind, like, leaving behind a relationship where someone is being a baby, somebody isn't being mature, somebody is demanding too much, they're pulling you down, they're weighing you down. I looked at the bottom of the deck and you have the card Harmony there. And so that's about finding a partner or being in harmony with someone. And so, yeah, that's what I'm feeling to start with, is that there is, for some, this energy of releasing partnerships, people, things, projects, friends, whatever. There's something about letting go of an energy of someone who is not helping, okay? Kind of interesting, you have all those same colors, those beautiful browns and beiges. I love it. That look like the lion here. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is Leo energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. She is somebody who is creative, an entrepreneur, somebody who's fiery and passionate. When it's reversed, there's something about a block here, okay? A block to creativity, a block to expressing yourself. Sometimes there's some sort of selfishness. Baby, you know, that can be that, like, focusing too much on yourself, of female energy around you who is doing that. This is about letting that go, or releasing that block, or feeling blocked if you are creative, or if you are someone wanting a relationship and you haven't had that connection. Wow, 9 of Wands. I love all this fire energy. The 9, see, she's holding that same wand that the Queen is, but now she's upright. And this is such a message of hope. The 9 of Wands is really saying that August is a time for you to hang on, because you're really close. You're giving birth to something. You're releasing some baggage or block that you've had in love, in relationship, and you're about to give birth to something new. I feel like with the 9 of Wands, you're so close. And this is about being tired, exhausted. I've tried so hard carrying all this baggage. I've been carrying this. I've been going through relationships, or I've been, you know, and it's interesting because it's the 9 months, right? Maybe it's been 9 months or will be 9 months. There's a connection to 9 here in both the baby card and the 9 of Wands. So this is about something being within reach, maybe within 9 months from August, okay? Which could be a baby, literally, or it could be a relationship. Being able to connect with someone, you know, you're tired, you're exhausted. Where's my person? That's what the 9 of Wands is. The 9 of Wands is you're on the right path and don't give up. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's about letting go of people, projects, things that are holding you back. Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yes, the Magician says you have all the tools, all the gifts, everything you need to manifest your life. The snake around the Magician's waist is saying it hasn't been easy. Okay, 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, something you have felt like you've been held back. But this is the card of manifestation. August is a key month for you. It feels like this is a time when you are going to be able to manifest your dreams. There is, you know, a feeling of being blocked, of being held back, of things taking a long time for you. August is a time for you to hold on, because it feels like 9 weeks, 9 months, in less than 9 years. It's 9 weeks or months. It's fast moving energy. You're going to see some sort of change towards manifesting your dream, your love, your life. Okay, your creativity, you're giving birth to something. This is manifesting. This is the magic. This is saying you have all the tools, but you have to take one step. You can't just wait for the universe to like magically make it happen. There's something maybe you need to release that's holding you back, whether that's a job, whether that's a person, whether that's your own blocks mentally, or your own focus being in the wrong place. This is definitely a time that you can and will move forward. Now, the Magician card is Virgo energy. So yeah, we could be looking at 9 weeks from now, because we're in July, we're talking about August, and then we get to September, Virgo time. Wow, okay, this is really exciting. Okay, I'm going to roll the Astro Dice and see what other messages we have for you. 10th house, career, sun, Leo energy, shining in your career. Sagittarius, all that wand, okay? Travel, foreign people and places. You do have the suitcase. There could be travel involved. Leo energy, shining, career. Wow. Now for your charms. Ooh, just a couple for you. Oh, interesting. So you have the tree. The tree of life is about growth, and it's the tree of life. There is a lot about having a family and a child. So, but yeah, this is about growing things. You seem to have a lot coming that's been held back for a while, whether it's expansion in your life, your family, your love life. There's growth coming, okay? You also have the beautiful flower. The flower is, again, right here in the Queen's hand. This is something you want to create, whether it's, you know, literal person, or if it's a project, it's a love relationship, it's a love story, a love affair. This is what is coming. You also have the Dove of Peace, which is about being on the right path, smooth sailing, messages coming in. You could be getting some messages about what it is that you're moving towards soon. And the leaf. Now, the leaf is interesting because we had baggage, because we had Page of Pentacles reverse. We have the idea of, and the messages around releasing and letting go of things that are holding you back. With the leaf also, the leaf is fall, and fall is when the leaves fall off the tree. So it's about releasing something. You had 2 nines. Nines were the Virgo energy of Mercury, excuse me, the Virgo energy, which is the Magician. And so I feel like September could also be an important month for you around this topic, whatever this is connecting with for you. September could be important as well, okay? That is your reading, and if you want to keep going, you want more insight from me, go ahead and book a personal reading. Use the link in the description box. It takes about a week, and I record it right here on a private link, and you can watch it, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll have access to everything that I post as soon as I do. I am sending you so much love. Have a good one.